Hello there. Just a little video. I've got a new toy. You know, basically, adults are just children who owe money. So it's sort of like they're all toys. So if you're tuning in to learn about trucks or courier driving or anything like that, you can tune out now because it's got nothing to do with that. I've got a new phone. It's kind of a little bit. Sorry. Kind of a little bit to do with courier driving, but not really. Actually, no, it is. You can carry on. It is to do with courier driving. It's kind of phones for courier driving because we all need these phones. It's kind of it is everything. It's your sat nav. It's the way that they'll communicate with the job. It's when we use the CX. It's how we use that kind of thing. It's if you've got a calculator. It's how you work out how much money you're going to get on the job. These things are invaluable. You're lost without it. If it goes down, you can't get your jobs in. You can't work out where you're going. There are ways, but not the sat nav. And so I've always had decent phones. I mean, you buy them on a contract, so that costs you on a monthly, so it doesn't kill you, and slowly but surely, like the frog in the pan of water that's slowly boiling, it just sits there. They clock them up, and you go, oh, it's only a tenner more than last year, oh, it's only £5 more than last year, and then before you know it, you're paying a fortune. But they're good, because these things, what you've got to bear in mind, these are not phones anymore. These are like communicators. These are personal communicating devices. These are like basically laptops that have been shrunk down to size, so they're mega, and they do this, and they do that, and well, they can be. You don't have to. You can just get yourself a generic phone, get yourself an old phone, get yourself a Samsung 10 or an iPhone, I don't know, 7 or however far they go back now. And they will work, but they get a bit slow and a bit glitchy and it doesn't quite work. You're pressing the thing, it don't work. So anyhow, so I've only had it about 8 months. I destroy these things, I don't know why. I had a Samsung S21. Good phone, fantastic. Problem with it is it had the case on it, but the case didn't really cover the front, didn't properly have the glass screen protector, and I did have a tendency to drop it. I even went on to wearing cargo trousers rather than jeans because it was in the back pocket of my jeans, and when I jumped out of vans, it would go boom. I'm like, oh, I'll drop my phone again. And then you pick it up, and it's like, oh, but it doesn't matter. Because the S21 Ultra has got Gorilla Glass super raving hard, like you put in an aeroplane, hit it with a sledgehammer screen. You know what's coming, don't you? So anyhow, I even went to the cargo trousers. I keep it in my pocket so it wouldn't fall out quite so much. So I've done the job on Saturday, going to that Tesco's, where I had to drop off, meet the fitters, drop my phone. I didn't think anything of it. Because it's all on dark mode now, the whole thing's black. So I picked it up, put the sat nav on, drove all the way home with the sat nav, absolutely fine. And then later on in the afternoon, we were sitting and chatting, and I went to look at something on Amazon, which is white, and you've got the bullet hole with all the air cracks across it. And I'm like, I smashed my phone. Oh, no problem, I'll have to get it fixed. Only a bit of glass in. Bit of glass. How much can a bit of glass be? Turns out a bit of glass on a Samsung S21 Ultra is anywhere between 300 and 450 quid. I'm like, what? You ought to be wearing a mask. But it's Dudley Frontier super hard raving reinforced Gorilla Glass, which clearly doesn't work, does it? Because if it worked, then it wouldn't be smashed. So where are you going to go? Get the phone fixed? When you've got to get the phone fixed, you've got to give it, you send it off. I can't lose it. I need it every day. I need it all the time. I'm attached to it. My right arm, or change your phone. So I've been watching. I watched that Anthony Mackie in one of those solos on Amazon recently. Really good, actually. Really quite moving. And he had this funny folding phone. My cousin Darren, he's at the Ocado. He says you want to get yourself one of these Z3 Samsung folding phones. These are that you want a mini computer. It's a mini computer. When you open it up, it even looks like a computer. The only difference is, you know, your computer's got a screen on the inside. This one's got one on the inside and the outside, and comes with an effective price. So what I ended up doing, which hurt, was I gave my old S21 back to the Orange people, the EE people, and had to pay the fixing fee. I'm not even going into that. So I've now got the Samsung Z3 Fold. I have a folding phone, and it's got a mega Dudley Frontier type dude case on it, which means it's completely. The good thing about the folding phone that I like is the screen folds on the inside, which means if you drop it, the screen's folded on the inside, so you can't smash it, because, well, you could, I suppose, but it's kind of on the inside, not on the outside, hitting a stone face down. It has got a screen on the outside, but I've got a screen protector on it now, and I've got a case all the way around it. It's got a lip on it that thick, which makes it really difficult to work with, but it works. So I'll let you know how it goes. I mean, it does great thing. I've got to get a new cradle, but you can put it on a dashboard, and you can have the exchange open on one side, and you can have Waze open on the other side. Or if you're bidding in a lay-by, you've got the exchange open on one side, calculator on the other side, and you can and you can work out how much job is. An argument could be made that you could always buy a calculator for £3 and stick that next to your existing really cheap phone and just get over yourself, Pete. But I kind of like gadgets. Kind of do. I don't spend money on cars, don't gamble, don't smoke, drink a little bit too much, but I do kind of like gadgets, and I'm really quite pleased with it. So I'm doing this one now to basically check out how it works, like, you know. So we're on the front camera at the moment, and then there's a way that you can open, it does all these fancy things, you can open it up so that you can see yourself on the front screen, but you've got the megapixel cameras on the back of it, so you can make really good high quality YouTube videos. Yeah, it's just a toy, isn't it? I've just convinced myself that it's a really good idea to buy a toy, so I apologise ahead of time. And everyone who's screaming out the phone, yeah, you want to get Barry, that geezer, that YouTube geezer, he's gone and bought one of them soppy new phones. He wants to get a life. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, I'll let you know how it goes. I'm on my half-hour break at Cobham. I haven't seen you up at Cobham. Don't know why. Still nothing for the morning yet, but something will turn up, and I shall pop out with my new phone. Take care and take money.